What time is it? Am I a little late? I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another Feel Good Fridays. Hopefully that got on the beat for some of you people. How's everyone doing? I didn't even say hi to my guest that I have on here today that's usually here on Fridays. I just started the stream. I did hit you up in the DMs, bro. But what's good, everybody? Thank you for being here. I'm your humble host, the good Austin. My mic stand does not want to cooperate right now, so we'll see how that goes. I got my arms up for maximum operation. Let me turn this down a little bit, because I bet you Money James is in the chat. What's good, everybody? Israel, Mr. J. Hello. How we doing, Havoc? How we doing? I gotta tell you guys, Fridays is usually my day where I'm like finishing off what I did yesterday. But the stream last night was so fucking good. I just had a hell of a night. I've just been enjoying it all morning. And I just started the countdown, and my guest, he was like, "Oh!" Didn't even say hi. Didn't even say, "Yo, I'm starting to stream soon. What's good? How you doing?" I didn't say none of that. Oh my goodness. And let me bring him in here right now. Necron, how you doing today, bro? How you doing?
What's up, Austin? I'm doing all right. Yeah, bro, I was like deep concentration working here, and I just heard the countdown kick in. I was like, what the fuck was that? Oh, fuck, I have my headphones on. I don't even fuck
I didn't even say, like, yo, I usually do that.
I know we usually say whatever, and I'm like, all right, cool, we're going to start. And I just started, I put it on, and then I just started working again. You know how it gets, and you get in that zone, right? And you're just like focused.
You've been here
it's
for
all
like
quiet and everything.
20 minutes, yeah. A good half hour, maybe.
I don't even know, man. I just started, getting in my work zone and shit. Boom.
As I started the countdown, I literally thought that because it was so quiet, and all of a sudden just boom, doom, 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 doom. Oh, whoa.
Just a little dose of reality.
Look alive.
Yeah.
Havoc. Debriefing? Maybe, bro. Maybe collecting some data. Who knows? Ost is here too, bro. We got the fam showing up on Fridays, and I love it. But so you're working. How you feeling after last night's stream, bro?
Oh man, with Peely on Skywalker's stream, yeah, dude, that was
sick.
It was, dude. It was total sickness. If you want to get to the truth, it was Peely breaks it down. He's been through it all, and I know some people like to say, "Oh, that's just conspiracy theory." It's like, is it really conspiracy theory when you live through it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's talking about things that happened to them in the original movement. So everything he's giving everybody free knowledge, dude. People pay for that type of knowledge, and he's just giving it to you free on stream about what goes on with this stuff and how it starts to explode and everything, and how other forces, try to attach themselves or block or whatever, their agenda is on something. But you got to remember what made this, and still makes it awesome, dude. This all came from a place of, we just want these movies made.
Exactly.
There's really no other agenda behind this stuff. That's our agenda. We want these movies made wherever it goes, make it, man. Let's get it done.
Right. But let's not forget though, the whole point of the conversation is that for years we've just wasted our time with WB. And let's not forget, the only reason why the Snyder Cut was released is because of AT&T executives.
Yeah.
Not because anything that WB did. In fact, they gave Snyder a hard time again and didn't let him release the Green Lantern scene with Jon Stewart and Wayne T. Carr because they had plans. Anybody seen anything with Jon Stewart lately? That's all because of WB.
I saw some art for a show that may never or may happen. You know, that's about it. It's like these guys acting like they got plans. And this,
Right, dude. And I'm sorry if I'm yelling about that, but I just like, are we really fucking rehashing this? Like, what are we doing? And then the whole reason is because of the old regime, the old like shills who are still on the payroll, all of those people who just like kept us from getting what we wanted. Pili was the one who told us, Pili, sorry if I say his name wrong, but he's the one who told us that we could have got the Snyder Cut sooner had it not been for these people who are trying to take the sell hashtag over. So what do you think's gonna happen if we let that happen? You know what I mean? Nothing.
Yeah, that dangling carrot will just keep on dangling, dude.
Right, exactly. And people who
will
aren't
keep
privy
giving
to
them engagement.
Right, and Pili told that last night too. He also said, "Hey, to the new content creators out there, like make sure you're on your wits because this is gonna happen to you too. Like it's all happened to us. Like they try and give you stuff and access, and like, oh, if you do this, like we'll make sure that you talk to Snyder. If you do this, we'll make sure that you get this. Like that's why people like the ops are, you know, in certain places modding certain streams. Like there's a reason why, and because like we're such a powerful force of nature, they're trying to do everything to like decredit us and just, you know, take us down in whatever way, shape, or form they can. But that's a great thing about Still Nation, dude. We've already been through this with Sil, like, and Mikey. Like we've already been through all this, and all those people realize that that's all fugazi. All the comments are fugazi. Like most of the people are fugazi. So they're gonna still rock with us. People like Mama Bear, people like Osa, people like DC Talk, Bad Dan's Thoughts, Havoc. You guys have all been here for so long. You guys have seen what we've seen. You guys know this is not nothing new. That's why I said on stream on Wednesday night, history repeats itself. This is exactly what's happening, dude.
You know, I do what I call social experimentes, and and I post things on Twitter just to see which ones get traction and which ones don't. Anything sells ZSJL blows up. I mean, literally, for what the amount of followers I have, which is like what 200 or something, nothing to brag about. And I don't even care about all that, but it's like I like to see what happens, you know. So if I post ZSJL stuff, sell, boom, dude, I can get up like 15, 20,000 views and this and that. And when I post other things, it's like 300, 400. So that goes to show you the power. See, even Osa's just fresh. Same with Tim. This stuff is popping. So when these people come out and say, "Oh, this no one cares, it's dead," I'm going, I don't think so. Look at the results. Everybody is into this. And then like the likes are always like 200, 300 up to 15 op comments, and they're always ridiculous. They're ops comments. Like, you know who this is, man. You know who this is. And I suggest everyone who's in the chat, and I know you guys notice too, you probably see the same results. Like Osa says, when you post ZSJL stuff, the traction just blows up. Especially, the Cell, Snyderverse to Netflix. This thing is popping. And the real fan, and we're the only people that actually, there's a lot of people who support this stuff and they don't even, vocalize it and talk about it. They just, like to support it.
Right. And they met Sil and Sky met those people at Full Circle, the lurkers. Remember they were talking to
not all lurkers are bad,
right.
I don't blame them. Maybe some people don't want to get in the middle of all the BS, it goes on with it, but they want to support it,
And they know that we get good information, you know what I mean? And we're giving out like genuine feelings and the stuff. We're not just like, we don't have a video where we're like, oh, this is the Snyderverse and blah 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 blah, like, and we don't have some fucking bullshit comments on stuff. Like we literally have long form conversations where you can hear this. And it's completely, in context. There's nothing cut up or edited. You get the full videos, the full drops of things. Like, that's why people watch these videos, because of that. And like you said, they don't want to get involvement in it. I don't blame them. Like, if I wasn't fucking here where I am, I wouldn't be involved in it. I would just get off of Twitter.
Yeah. Like they said, Twitter's not real life.
Right.
Your life will go on if you're not on Twitter or any social media. It's actually a controlled life, by the Matrix and things. So how you let it influence how your real emotions in your real life, that's up to you. But I wouldn't take it so serious.
You can't,
But
man.
on the other note, too, everybody's saying all the Cells USJL stuff blows up on their social media.
Yeah, why would they want to usurp one of the hashtags that's gaining so much traction, dude?
I wonder why they would want that, right?
And why wouldn't they want to use Skywalkers instead of Leons? Strange, huh? Why do they have such a vendetta against the mastermind of the entire idea?
I thought about that too. They want to go at Cell Snyderverse to Netflix, but for some reason, Skies they don't want to use.
Strange, huh? Strange. So
The
they can
chosen
have
one.
Snyderverse in their fucking hashtag because the other hashtag is restore the Snyderverse. That's fucking why, Necron. Because they want to make it all about them, all about the old shit, all about the thing that didn't happen. Guess what? Henry Cavill got fired from WB. Like, that's just what happened. Twice, if you want to think about it. They didn't pay him the first time. That's why the Shazam film ended the way it did. And they didn't want to pay him the second time. They told him they would. Maybe they even had a deal. But then they fucked him over.
They had some type of handshake going on for him to come out there and announce it.
Right. And y'all had, last week was Henry Cavill's birthday. And everybody, I'm sure on the Restore side of things, was like, happy birthday, Henry Cavill. Happy birthday, Henry Cavill. You guys remember what happened, a couple years ago on Henry Cavill's birthday? What did WB announce?
Oh, what was that? They did something.
Oh,
stupid.
A black Clark Kent. You guys remember that?
That's right.
It's the same company that you're trying to get him to go back to. The same company that fucking brought him back and then fired him. What, like, this is what I don't get. What people who are maybe not actually involved with like the shieldness of things, and they might actually be fans, and they think that they have logic that like supports their argument or anything like that, which is fine, right? Have your prerogatives, have your opinions, and all of that, but don't act like what you know is gospel, because you're begging a company that's fucked over Henry Cavill an exuberant amount of times, and Zack Snyder and Ray Fisher. So everybody that has those like hashtag I stand with Ray Fisher and everything, and you're still tweeting out restore that old hashtag, and now you're hashtagging release again. The ineffectiveness is so crazy to me. It's like you guys are all running in different directions and saying that we're trying to get to the same place. No, we're fucking not. Do you want the story to continue? Or do you want to fucking make WB more money? Like, they can make a shit ton of money, yes, if it gets sold. But guess what? Then they have no control over what the messages are in these movies. And that's the whole point of all of this. They want to control what people see in the movies. And since they can't do that with Zack, since Zack wants to fucking make Superman into Jesus, since he wants to make them gods that are actually relatable, that's why they don't want him to have any control over these characters, because the second most relatable fucking symbol in the world, next to the cross, the Christian cross, the second most recognizable symbol is Superman. So obviously, Hollywood people want to control the messages that come behind Superman. They don't want people to know that he can have struggles and that he can fail and that he can be human as well, but also rise to a higher power and rise to glory. and talk to his elders and get information and learn and grow as a person. They don't want people to know that, they want people to think a figure of that magnitude has to be perfect. And I could never be like that, right? But if you think about faith, and it's not even to be religious, but if you think about faith, the story, like God made us in his image, right? Like, so then if that's the case, then we must be like God, all of our faults as well as all of our, our achievements and our perfections. So that's why they don't want you to see Superman and be like, oh man, I guess we're kind of like Superman. If he can fall, if he has failures and such, if he can be not perfect, if he's not always smiling, I guess we could be like Superman. I guess we could fight against an oppressive power like Zod. We could do that too. They don't want people to have those types of ideas, though. They don't want people to be inspired or motivated and to have pride. That's the whole point of this, and that's what I've also I have thought that this entire time, and that's why we've been saying that for so long. I know that we don't always bring it up because it's a tired out conversation for us. Like we rehashed this all last summer.
Yep.
We've already done this. That's why we didn't think we had to rehash this out again. But people want to play a martyr online and say that the creators of these hashtags, our friends, say that they did something that they didn't. And then they want to act like they're the victim in some fucking victimless shit.
victimless shit.
Bro, people have conversations, and if it doesn't go your way, you can't say, oh, all this shit about it. No, just like it didn't go your way. And like, yes, you can do what you want to do, but you gotta like refrain from how you your perspective of the truth is very skewed when you're so emotional.
Isn't that weird too? Like how some of the antis are so emotional against the
It's
cell movement?
crazy.
I'm like, wow. It's almost like, does your job depend on this or something?
Right.
I mean, why are you so emotional about this? It blows my mind, dude. It's like, if this is your biggest problems in life, a group of fans wanting to get the Snyderverse movies moved over onto Netflix and made there, you must have a very nice life. Right? If that's your biggest problems and that you have to go and shout and scream about us wanting to get this restored and attack, chats and us online and all that, you must have a very nice life. Because I don't have time to do shit like that in my life, and I'm sure you don't either, or Skywalker, or Leon, or Sil, or anyone else. We focus on what we want to focus on, and that's about it. It must be some privileged people to sit there and just cry about things that don't even matter to really affect their life. And really, in what way? In what way does the Snyderverse going to Netflix really affect their life, dude?
Straight up.
There you go. I said it without saying it, but I knew you guys would figure it out. There's an agenda against this because it's the only reason why they're so fucking hell bent on being against it,
And like the same people who wanted to degrade the poster and him writing "sell it" on the poster, literally a few days later, posting videos about Superman Legacy and how they're hype about it. Strange.
Right? It's funny when
you can see this for yourselves. Just go fucking look and use your.
It's funny, dude. I do this too when I see like mega ops responses in my comments. I go and look at their page, and of course they're they joined like a month or two ago on
right March
on Twitter,
March 2023,
and all they talk about is how awesome James Gunn's movies are. And I'm like, this shit is so obvious.
It's wild, and it's crazy that I guess people forgot. Like that's what I literally said. Like, did somebody get their hard drive wiped? Like, what the fuck happened? Where did all that information that you knew about go?
Yeah.
But that's what it is. Like, and it's some weird how you're being accused, or when people are accused of something, if maybe you watched enough like Law and Order shows or detective shows growing up, and know enough about human behavior, right? Oftentimes when someone is being accused of such a big like crime or punishment, oftentimes their first reaction is to point the finger away, right? Like, oh, that's not me. That's you. That's like that's them. No,
They
I
do the
could,
whole
hey,
projection
whoa,
thing.
I would never do that.
Yeah.
And in reference to that, do you guys remember when and we didn't hear about it, but it was happening. Peely was actually calling people out. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this weird narrative came up that we were Snyder cultists. So doesn't all this shit with the shills feel a little culty? And that's because I believe behind the scenes people were getting called out for being cultish and for doing shit. And then all of a sudden, like when that happened, they were like, "No, it's you guys," because that narrative came out of nowhere. Like, what?
No kidding.
What do you mean? So yeah, and what's good, the Spider-Man. Thank you for everyone to be here. But yeah, it's just what the lab rats. That's what it is.
Yep.
That's what it is. I mean, these people have been known, seen, proven. There's written history of them doing weird shit with animals and other things that we're not going to get into on a Feel Good Friday, but like this is the resonance of all that I've felt these last couple of days, and I kind of wanted to like I've really had some time to think about it, because at first I was just so like, huh? What? Like I was just so astounded, but now to like have some time to think about it, have some time to like look up and do my own research and see the people talking, and then I have like more streams and have more reactions from the opposition. It's just like, oh yeah, this was the plan the whole time. This was the plan the whole time, and it's from the same people, from the same crew. I mean, they even say like outright it, or maybe they've told us behind scenes that they talked to the fucking the old fucking people who didn't get anything done and who were WB fucking shills. Like they were talking to them the whole time. They told us. What
Yeah.
the fuck? Like
Yeah.
so and they didn't tell us till or tell people till recently, but like still the fact that you say that, you just like you call yourself out. You call yourself out. You were part of the ops the whole time. You can say whatever you want to say. It's a good idea, right? It's a great idea. So, what a better way to control the messaging of it if people think you're the one who fucking created it and all this shit. You know what I mean? And then you got people all over fucking the internet like, so and so did more than so and so, so and so. Hey, guess what? Hey, Necron, who set up the charity for AFSP regarding the AFSP regarding the cell movement? Who did that?
That was me.
Word. Both times?
Yeah. The last
Oh,
two
okay.
campaigns. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm the direct connection, I guess, between the movement and
Yeah.
the cell charity. Yeah.
Crazy. So out of everyone who was involved with it, the person who had the most direct connection to the charity aspect and the good nature aspect of this movement and of the Snyder fandom movement, everything that the goodwill of Snyder fans stand for is giving charity to AFSP. And you're telling me that you're the sole person who had everything to do with us getting those t-shirts on there.
The sole person?
I would mean like you're responsible for it happening.
I
When it
was
came down to the
asked to
line.
make sure it happened. And
Yes.
yes.
Was it whose idea was it though? Who told you to get that going?
Who asked me to get it going?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was Skywalker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And as you know, me and you were communicating regarding the design and how I had to make some changes because we had Netflix on there and we had to take Netflix off and all
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah.
And the person who called me to do that was Skywalker. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear any other names right now. So all this responsibility thing and what you're responsible for and what you did and all this stuff, like I'm really sick of seeing that on the internet as well. So I just wanted to dead that narrative real quick.
People just trying to get their little clout out.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and that's why I'm only saying that for like the record. That's the only reason why I say that, not because I want any credit. I don't fucking care. I really don't. I'm just glad that we raised a shit ton of money and we're continuing to.
I mean, people need to know it funnels down from Sky and
Sky.
Leon, really.
Sky, there was their ideas to like get it going, and Sky's the one who called us. He's the one who fucking got it facilitated.
Yeah.
And he what's the word for that? What's the word for that? Oh, when he delegated. He's the master of delegation.
Yeah.
So if you were delegating some responsibilities, like you can't take credit for that shit. You know what I mean?
This whole movement is Sky's mastermind ideal.
Right.
And then
I have the video to prove it. We can watch the beginning of it real quick too if you want. Like if we want to watch it again.
Leon came in after Sky, I guess proposed what they were talking about, and they fine-tuned it together. And Leon came up with the second hashtag to cover all the, Suicide Squad and all the other stuff that related to the Snyder. Whoa, shit. All the other stuff. Sorry, drop something.
Easy, bro. Don't be slicing and dicing over there. It's
not the knife, luckily. I gotta go.
Yo, cam up. Let me see it. No.
Cam up, nigga. Screw you.
Don't even hear you muted. Just hear you just fucking like run out the door. Like, fuck.
That's hilarious.
That would have been a clip, bro.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they are responsible. They spearheaded everything, and it's up to them. But we all play our part. Even everyone in the chat. It's it's all one big movement together, man.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, and
I was gonna say
like Beetlejuice, speak his name and he shows up.
I need to fucking hold up. We can't just fucking do nothing when I do this right now. Oh, I don't have no drops. All right, hold up. Everybody relax. It's gonna get loud real quick, okay? Just everyone be quiet. Just rock out with me. They want to hate, but they ain't the great Leon. What's good, homie?
Yo, what's good?
Hey. That's how you bring someone into a stream right there. That's the only way I know how to do it.
Yeah, he must like you more than me, Leon, because I didn't even get a what's up. I was just like, oh, we started? Damn.
That's funny.
Bro, I was so late. I was just so late, bro. I just fucking like, oh shit, I started. What's good, Leon? How you doing, bro?
Chilling, man. I just saw you were streaming. I was like, let me pop in for a bit, say what up. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro.
Show some love to the cool table, Hell
yeah,
Syndicate Network.
Thank you for popping in, honestly. We needed to change up the vibe a little bit. I need to get re-hyped on this Feel Good Friday. Thank you for being here. We were just kind of giving our reaction to last night and laughing, really. Just been like, yo, we're at this shit again? Like, but come on, bro. Do we have to reiterate all this fucking stuff? But what's your feelings about how you feeling after last night? How you feeling on this Feel Good Friday, bro?
I feel good.
Yes. The
I
tag,
truly do.
bro. Clip it, chat, clip it. You gotta put it in the intro.
For real. I was just finishing up some stuff from work. I got some other stuff I'm doing right now. Some property ownership type level stuff, and I'm just chilling, man. And I was just like, I'm like, yo, they on? Okay, let me say what up to the homies real quick. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling, man.
Taking care of shit on a Friday, having a good day.
Yeah, it's funny because Fridays I still, see my clients and work, but at the same time I keep it light. so that I can take care of stuff. Because Friday to me feels like a good day to, not necessarily work, but work never stops.
Yeah,
There's
dude.
always something to do. So,
Absolutely. That's exactly how I feel, bro. Like, and it's hard to like stop buzzing. It's so great that I got this like moniker of and it's an honor, honestly, that I got this moniker of being the Flash, dude, because like I'm always fucking doing something. My lady hates it. She's like, "Can you just like sit down?" I'm like, "No, I have to fucking do this. If I'm not like clicking or like editing or doing something, like I feel like I'm not being useful." So
right.
I feel you. But even today, I'm just a little relax and just try and cool it down. And how's it over on your side? How's the weather right now?
It's actually nice, man. It's nice.
Yeah, bro.
A little cloudy, but like other than that, it's straight, man. It's
That's
real
how
nice.
it is. That's how it is to me too. I walked outside. I walked back inside before the stream. I look at my lady. I'm like, "You want to go to the beach after work?" She's like, "Yeah." All right, cool. We can just do that. That's what I fucking love, dude.
Right?
Just go to the beach. This
For
beach
real.
right here. The one right in the screen right now. We're going to that one.
Right? You could just hop in the
nice,
whip,
dude.
Yeah, bro.
drive to the beach, no problems.
That's how we're feeling today. So but I did want to get like a quicker you have any reaction to last night? How you feeling? Anything to any responses? To what's on your mind, bro? If there's anything specific, I should say.
I mean, generally speaking, I feel like all that stuff is in the past. It's some rearview mirror shit, and it's time to just keep it moving. I think at this point, a few people have said something similar to what I'm about to say. For those that need things said to them or reiterated to them again, like that are genuine, we're here for them. I'm here for them, but if it's the ops, they're just doing their job,
Yeah.
I don't have time to be, what I'm saying? Like, I don't have time to stop and argue and debate and plead a case. You either rock with me or you don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's that's where I'm at with it right now. And I think at this point in time, everybody kind of understands who I am, who we are, and we don't have to do any more explanation. You either like us or you don't. You either rock with us or you don't. I'm gonna keep it simple, that simple, really. And I'm glad that certain things were touched on yesterday because, believe it or not, a lot of this stuff is strategic, and it comes from a place of corporate greed and corporate control and all these sort of different machinations, right? And real fans and even, and real fans get caught up in it, driven by industry plants and things of that nature, or people that want to, like pretty much drum up clout and maybe eventually become an industry plant,
Right. Whatever they could do to fucking get in there and be a weirdo. Especially
100%.
if they admire somebody, who's already doing that. Like, obviously, they're gonna want to follow in their footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been happening for years, so there's an easy plan to follow, apparently. Because you see all of them out there. But yeah, I completely agree with that, dude.
Because it's
they're doing their job.
100%, and that's kind of why we get hate at times, because we can't be bought,
Right.
Like that, I don't, you can offer me whatever, and I'm like, oh, cool, yeah, cool. I'm gonna try to figure out how to take what you're offering without doing what you want. Like I'm shady like that. So if you're an op,
that too, dude.
if you're an op,
man, and I'm still gonna go out and say
facts. Like, I'm just warning y'all now. If you're an op or an industry plant and you're in my DMs or somehow you get my contact info and you want to hit me up, I'm not gonna be shook. I'm gonna be like, oh man, okay, cool. I'm a lie my ass off. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to finagle whatever opportunity, quote unquote, you're trying to present to me, while also doing what I want.
Right.
I'm never gonna bend the knee, bro, ever.
Mm-mm.
So if you want to waste your time, offer me 10 grand or something like that in order to do something. I'll figure out a way to get that 10.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep,
It's like
and
that
not
saying,
and not bend the knee.
that
Say
saying,
again.
that saying it is I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees.
Bro,
Hey, that's
bro,
hard, dude. That's
people don't get
hard.
it. They don't get that. They don't
Yeah.
get that at all.
That's
It's
hard, bro.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
that.
That hit me right there,
That's
bro.
metal, dude. That's some metal
Mhm.
stuff right
That's
there.
hard, bro. Oh,
Die on my feet and live on my knees.
That's
bro.
on some 300 level stuff, right?
Yeah.
May you live forever, and they go, oh, thanks. So you don't even understand how
You
insulting
don't
that
get
is.
that. Yeah,
You
Yeah.
live forever on your knees. You live forever at the service of someone who has you with a collar around your neck and a leash on your back.
What life is that?
It ain't one, dude.
It's not, bro.
Yeah, dude, fuck that. Exactly. It's like it's like being an indentured servant. Like that's literally what it is. Fucking, do you want to really sell your soul away? And it's so funny you guys say that. The only tattoo I have, it literally says "Lead, do not be led," and it's spelled the same way on purpose. And people didn't fucking get it when they still don't get it. Some people are like, what? Lead, do not be lead? No, it's lead, do not be led. Do you not get that? Like, fucking, don't sink, don't fall, don't lead yourself. Don't be it makes a ton of sense. And if people don't get it, I'm
Right.
like, all right, go ahead. And I don't know anybody else that has a tattoo like that. But it's the same thing. Like, you can't buy us. Good luck. Good luck.
100%.
I've been offered the most amount of money to do the dumbest shit before, and then after experiencing it myself, you're like, "How the fuck did I do that?" Like, I don't even. You can't pay me enough money to do anything anymore. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm not gonna change who I am, and especially because I'm lucky to be around people like you guys and people like my own family growing up who they'd never bent the knee either. So why would I start now?
Especially over some shit like
This.
yeah, come on. Man.
Yeah, right. Like this is nothing to me. Like it's important to a degree. Like it's important as far as me being a fan, etc. And
yeah,
I'd rather not sit on my behind knowing I could have done something in order to get something accomplished in that regard, right? Like that's how important it is. But it's never important enough to be like, hey man, I'll give you access to Zach and to James and to studio this and studio swag and red card, bro. If you haven't noticed, I'll figure out a way to get all that shit without you and without bending the knee. I can do that.
While at it, right?
Yeah. If I really want to do it, I'll do it.
The best part about this, man, is people don't know the half of it, obviously. And this is just for I wouldn't say shits and giggles, but this whole year was like an accident already. That we didn't even plan to do this at the beginning of this year. Like there's still a whole nother thing we're focusing on besides the cell movement. You know what I mean? Like, yes, this has taken over a large majority of our lives, but there's still a whole nother plan for the Syndicate Network, and then two for a whole nother other. People don't realize that this isn't the end all be all. We're here on a Friday to talk about movies and shit, yeah, but pretty soon it's gonna be a whole lot of sports. And yes, I'll be talking about the Flash movie and stuff, but all I've been watching at nighttime is NBA games and NHL hockey playoff games. And I'm already seeing stuff for this year for the NFL. And y'all, do I have so much to say about this thank you Tom Brady game from the Patriots. So it's gonna I am not I'm not worn out on Zack Snyder by any means, but I'm just saying like that's not all we fucking do, and that's not like what this channel is about. Go back if you want to like see what this shit is about. What I do, at least, if just for an example, like we're way more than just this one dimensional. This is all we care about. This is all we fucking do. I mean, I just told you like all I'm thinking about right now, dude. Literally, to be completely honest with you guys, is sinking my toes in some sand and having an ice cold beer in my hand. Oh shit, that was a bar. But
That was a bar, dude. You got a little Eminem,
yeah, dude. That's all I'm thinking about right now. Though, like, I could give a shit less about everything, and I think the part of the reason about that though is, being able to like set your phone down, or get off of Twitter, get off of the social media. There's a whole algorithm designed to keep you fucking on there and active. So the easiest way to not do that is to just fucking put your phone down, put some music on, put anything on, but just stop looking at your phone. These glasses have blue light filters in them because I started getting headaches because I was editing so much, and then I'm looking at my phone on Twitter and it's like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I gotta like just fucking put it down. You know what I'm saying?
I rock the same kind of glasses, bro.
Yeah,
I don't think people know about that.
Headaches, bro. Because
it's like
staring and
trying to keep my good eyesight, man.
let me I guess I give you guys a behind the scenes real quick of my monitor. You guys remember the TV that used to sit next to me?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
This is my monitor, just so you know. Like, I'm staring when I edit my shit. It's on a flat screen. So like, I needed these glasses, and that's why I was getting headaches. But like, also another reason why, a good reason, if you're also experiencing the same thing, if your head is splitting in two, for instance, maybe you should just log off of Twitter. Stop caring so much about this stuff. Just a thought. You know what I mean? But like, I can't wait to talk about sports. I can't wait to talk about this Flash movie coming up. I'm actually excited for it. Everyone keeps seeing the CGI and like, this is terrible. I'm like, what are you watching? Are you watching it on your computer and it's down at 360p? Like, I'm watching the same stuff. I don't see it. Also, like, it's not supposed to look real. It's a superhero movie. That shit doesn't happen in real life. So how the fuck can you make it look any more realistic than it already is? Just wondering. Like, I don't know if you guys have any opinions about that, but like, I'm kind of sick. The more people hate on the Flash, the more I am gonna support it. Like, now, I don't care like whatever my personal feelings are. Just to be a contrarian to people who are just hating on the Flash to hate. It's like, all right. Well, guess what? I'm pumping this shit up 10 times more. Like, let's go. I didn't like the fact that there was two Batmans in it. Now I love it.
Hey, okay, here's what I think about it, right? So on one hand, I know there's this angle of like, what if not supporting it could hurt this, or what if supporting it could hurt that? I don't know, man. Like, at the end of the day, my stance on that is, just to get that elephant take care of that elephant in the room. My stance on that is, if you're a fan, if you're a Zack Snyder fan specifically, I think, if you got the money, why not go check it out? Give it that one chance, that one go, and see if you walk out saying, hey, other fans should go see this. It just be fair towards it, right? I mean, why not? I don't know. And I understand if people don't want to see it and say, I don't want to support WBD. I get both arguments. What I'm not going to do is sit here passionately advocating for either side. But I'm damn sure not going to advocate for people trying to boycott it either. Because, like, at the chance that this could ruin something, quote unquote, I'll leave it at that. I'm damn sure not going to advocate for a boycott. But again, I'm not outwardly passionately on either end of the spectrum on that. Now, my personal feelings, I'm probably gonna go see. I'm gonna go see it. What am I talking about? Of course, I'm gonna go see it. I'm not even gonna act like I'm not. Like, it's got multiple Batman in it. It's got my favorite Batman and the GOAT, Ben Affleck.
The GOAT.
You know what I'm saying? The GOAT. You know. So it's like, why would I miss this, bro? I don't know. Why would I miss it? Again, I'm not saying, because as a cultist, as a Zack Snyder cultist, I know I'm letting people down who are other cultists, probably, you know. But then again, like that conversation, to me, that conversation has become skewed. So I don't even know what to trust in regards to that, as far as like where to vehemently hang my hat. So as such, I'm just gonna go with my personal choice of how I want to spend my money or use my free movie pass, whichever one falls out of my wallet first, right? Yeah. And I'm gonna check out The Flash, and you know, you guys will see and hear exactly what happened from me. You're gonna hear, hey, yo, go see it. It's representative of Zack Snyder in this way or that way, and it's kind of a nod and a thank you or whatever the claims were, or you know, Jimmy Pistol, right, as he's so called sometimes, the clown of DC Studios, did some tampering and it's screwed. Who knows? From what we have heard is, I think the only thing he's really messed up was he added Clooney. I think that was it. Like, those are the notes that he gave. Yeah. Apparently, that's been the most consistent thing. So we'll see.
Right. And as YG does say down here, Snyder gave Shannon his blessings. What up, Leaky? By the way, I know that's you, Leaky. How you doing, man? Yeah, and anyone who wants to like boycott, all right, you want to boycott the last appearance of Zack Snyder's Batman? Weird.
Well, here's the thing on that too. I don't think Ben would have did this movie if he thought it was going to be any type of disrespect to Zack.
He literally said that he loved it too.
Yeah.
Like, what?
And what we've seen from Ben, he has Zack's back. We have seen this with our own eyes.
In person. You guys, Leon, you saw it.
Yes, yeah, literally saw it with his own eyes. So if Ben's in the movie, I think it's safe to say, you know, it's not an insult to Zack or, you know, something horrible. Now the ending, yeah, you know, we all know he got his hands involved in it, and so I'm not going to be too shocked with that part of the movie because we know what he's trying to do. But from any point from that movie up to that point, I think it's Andy's movie, and it looks good to me, man. I thought, you know, what I wanted, you know, the Thomas Wayne version, probably, you know, but
yeah,
I'm a fan of Michael Keaton. When I was, you know, a young man or whatever, and it came out the first movie, that was the shit. That was the shit. That was the first like badass Batman. Before that, you know, we had Adam West, all fun and all that, but Michael Keaton and the common people's mainstream mind showed him what a real Batman could be like. You know, not jokes and this and that, but he was a serious Batman. It was cool. So to see him get his little swan song in The Flash is going to be fun for me. But more importantly, that Ben Affleck shit looks badass, dude. With him on the bat bike coming out of the Fox and knocking cars out of the way, and what else we're gonna see.
Looks so fucking sick. And what's good? The man who doesn't get any introduction because he just pops in whenever he comes through. What's good, Skywalker?
What's going on, homies? How y'all feeling?
TGIF, brother.
Yeah, dude. You know how it is. And feeling good like I should, bro. How are you feeling? You working today? What you doing? Errands?
Nah, I had to go to work and go grab something real quick, and I'm on my way back to the house right now.
Nice.
You know
what have you heard so far? You heard any of our conversation at all?
I did a second ago, but it was only for like a brief second, so y'all had to catch me up.
Okay. Well, we've kind of I mean, you don't have to rehash last night, but me and Necron kind of started off like just a final like thoughts on all of last night and kind of just laughing. We're just laughing about like, yo, really? Are we really here where we're at? But we moved the conversation forward and we started talking about the Flash, and I was saying like, this is not all we talk about. Like we're gonna have sports on this channel very soon, and also on Still Nation Sports Network. We're gonna be focusing heavily on that. And then like we have Dreamwalker as well. Like there's a whole nother like thing to we are about. And I said, and we're also going to be talking about the Flash. And I started with, the more people hate on this movie, the more I want to support it, because it's like people are just as Mama Bear said, anticipating. So and they'd love to do that. So the more you
not only that, right? But when you look at who's been kind of hating on the Flash, that's also been a bit peculiar as well. So
very telling.
I'm doing nothing but moving forward. I'm excited for this movie. I have a stream planned pretty soon. I may even sneak some time in later and do that today, but I'm gonna highlight exactly why the Flash is important and why I will be supporting that movie, and why obviously I can't tell anybody how to spend their hard-earned money, but I would suggest you guys go see that movie as well. So but we're gonna get into all that during that stream. So
yeah. Absolutely. And the same goes like as it always has, right? Like we can only advise you to make the best informed opinion or decision on like whatever information you're given, I guess. But like a lot of the opinions are skewed, it seems, out there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that stream. I would say if not later, bro. I'm pretty sure it comes out June 16th, right? If I'm not mistaken. Just do it like May 16th, dude. It'd be like a month before the Flash. You could get a streaming. Just a thought. Just brainstorming live here. But yeah, I would love to also
anticipating. I just want to say that word.
Anticipating, yeah, dude. Anticipating, bro. A lot of just for no reason. But yeah, you've seen the recent things with the Flash and what's in the trailers and the spots and everything. Do you think that the CGI is terrible? Because I don't think it's that bad, dude. Like, I don't think it's terrible. I think it's unrealistic shit happening, and people don't realize that. So they're like, "Oh, this isn't realistic." No fucking shit. It's the speed. It's not real. What are we talking about?
I think that we've become like, okay, there's levels to it, right? If you go back to like a Transformers film, from like the Bay time period, incredible.
Oh, those were crazy.
You go to Zack's films, incredible. Yeah. You go to like the Jurassic Parks from back when, incredible. Like there's certain things that just hold up to this day for whatever reason. Meticulous effort. And I think this fandom in particular, like,
stuff have more practical things in there too, right? As well. A lot of those movies that you just named.
Yeah. In general, like whether CG, computer generated effects or practical effects, like you take Zack, he does exactly what Sky is saying too. He blends a lot of practical with CGI. Nolan is like heavy on practical.
Yeah.
So like this fandom has become, accustomed to a certain look. Like you could take a frame from a Zack Snyder film or a Nolan film and like it just holds up. You could just point at random at a Zack Snyder film. You can go stop and you can put it up and it's clean, it's clear, it's dope. It's detailed, and like I think people are picking on the movie in that instance. But like the Flash, no pun intended, is a feature film. It's moving. It's going to be moving. We're not going to be in the theater pausing. We're not going to be in the theater taking still shots while we're oh my god, like and picking on it. Like it's gonna be in motion. Yes, our subconscious is going to pick up that the shit maybe looks less than stellar compared to other stuff. But at the same time, we're not going to be like, oh my God, I'm walking out of this theater and I'm just going to pick on it like the freaking comic book guy from The Simpsons. Nah, we're just going to shove popcorn in our face. It's probably going to be a good adventurous romp and we'll be fine. I think the CGI could be better, I guess, if I'm being honest. But at the same time, it's not going to bother me, bruh. Like stop it. Like, I'm not like, come on.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. What are we nitpicking this stuff for? And also, we haven't seen the movie yet. So that goes
right.
We haven't seen the final product. They've been known to switch out things last minute with studios. All right. You're all glitched, bro.
I think he said he'll be right back.
Okay, I saw his private message. That's crazy that it just came in. That's so weird. He's speaking to us from the Speed Force right now. I gotta go get him, I guess. But yeah, the two greatest Batman of all time in one film. Like, I'm not happy either that it's Michael Keaton, but at this time, like, we can't. That was out of our control to begin with, right? You can't control that. Like, worry about things that you control.
Don't doubt the box office of Michael Keaton.
That's it, right? If you
Batman for that movie,
right, look at it from a business perspective. Would you bring in Jeffrey Dean Morgan, the person who stars in a fucking TV show? That's what we know him for. And passed, obviously, for Watchmen. But, like, the box office numbers comparatively don't really compare. Like, you have to... If Michael Keaton was on the table to bring back, that's like okay, yeah. You mean the fucking, like, most recognizable Batman symbol that there is? The fucking yellow and black one? The one that's everywhere?
Yeah, that's the literal trademark of Batman, that logo.
Right.
I was going to say this about the whole JD Morgan thing. JDM. So, and shout out to him. He's amazing.
I love him. I wasn't trying to hate on that.
No, I know. But okay. So, like, one Batman is a Batman who automatically probably comes with 200 million, automatically, and then the other one is he could come with 200 million if an auteur had him, right? Obviously, the latter being Jeffrey Dean Morgan, the former being, Batman 1989. Like, come on, no matter what this movie does, is an auto 200 mil because he's in it. Because all the people that watched that movie back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, they're going to watch that movie because the 1989, 1992 Batman has returned. No pun intended. And Ben Affleck carved his way up to the top with a quickness. So you got a 1-2 punch of, like, holy shit, like, arguably the greatest and the greatest.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the greatest being Batman or Batman. That's how much I think Ben Affleck is the greatest. And arguably a GOAT is Michael Keaton, man. So, like Necron said, revolutionized the game, changed comic book films forever. Did 1989's Batman. So yeah, that's like an automatic 200, 250. Shit, inflation might be 3. Who knows?
That's true. You gotta think about that. Integrity with a fucking. Let's go. By the way, JT, thanks for coming through. Integrity with some heat. That's a bold prediction. We might have to freeze and cold take shit. No, I'm just kidding, bro. We wouldn't do that. It's not the football season. We only make fun of the hosts here. But yeah, that's crazy. I wouldn't, honestly, with everything that's put into this movie, who knows what they've been able to actually preserve in this. And as we know, there are some people within WB who do have the ability to go above little Jimmy boy. So maybe retroactively after this full circle event, maybe they did. Maybe they were able to go to Zaslav and say, hey, look at what just happened with Zach. Do you really think we should take all of the references for his shit out of the movie? All of them? Do you really think we should do that? And who knows? Maybe things would change a little bit. I'm sure that little Jimmy boy did, I always reference this, but there's a scene that I'll never forget from Scrubs where this guy, they had to do the MRI tech, like had to come in and like operate. Somebody needed an MRI, and they were operating it without him there. And he came in like late night, and he's like, "These are my machines. They're my machines. They're my machines." And I'm sure that's what a rendition of that was done by Jimmy Poo. But you know, I wouldn't be surprised if business actually prevailed in that conversation rather than nepotism and, you know, Hollywood shit. So I am eager to see this movie. Hopefully, right? Hopefully, that's all I can wish for. And we don't know until we see it. Don't act like you know until you've watched the movie. I don't want to hear shit from anybody. You know what I mean? Like, don't act like you know what's gonna happen based off a 30-second clip with a 10-second dialogue. Because we often know that things are taken out of the movies that we see in trailers. You should know that if you're a Zack Snyder fan. Firsthand, you should know that. And I'll tell you my example that I immediately remember every time. The first trailer of Zack Snyder, or of Justice League 2017, we had the scene of Barry pushing through the glass. We never saw that in November when the movie came out. Never saw it. So things can be removed. Also, the things like perspective is a hell of a drug, I guess, because like if you look at this with your feelings and your past baggage, obviously you're not going to be able to see it with a clean slate. Like nobody owes us anything in reality. They're just trying to make money. That's what's happening. Like that's a fact
right there.
Yeah. Just go and watch the movie as a DC fan and see if you enjoy it. I myself, as a massive Snyder fan and a massive Flash fan and a massive fan of his Flash and the way that he did him, originally I was mad because it seemed like they, you know, wholesale changed his character, but I have faith that Ezra Miller portraying the Flash is going to be good regardless. He loves his character as much as I do. I mean, you can see that in interviews, all the things, his understanding of Flash's powers, it's second to none. So the fact that he's the one portraying this character, all we've heard about Ezra portraying the character has been nothing but greatness. It might be his best role yet. It might be his best work yet. That's why, even after all of the stuff that went on, they kept him in this movie and they didn't do anything. Like, that's why, because his performance is so freaking good. And it already looks great, all the things that I'm seeing in there. So, people who want to hate on this movie or say, or, you know, naysay it, anticipate it, it's because you have all of your emotions from the past, like, wrapped up in this present, what's going on right now. I'm excited, man. I can't wait to see this fucking movie, honestly. The more I think about it, the more I get excited for it. I just want to see Flash do some cool shit. That's it. I think I'm going to get that.
I think you're going to get it, dude. I think we're going to get Flash doing cool shit in it.
Like, we get to have all the slow-mo shit when, like, he's just walking around and everyone just, like, that's my favorite thing ever, dude. It's so simple, but like we rarely see that. And one of the scenes we see it in fucking Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I guess we probably see it in the other one too, but when Superman is there and all of a sudden his eyes just lock on the Flash, he's like,
like it's the first time it's happened to the Flash.
Oh my god, yeah, like, someone's wrecking it. What the fuck? Dude, when I saw that, I laughed. Like, I laughed at Barry's face. It wasn't supposed to be a funny moment, but like I just laughed at his reaction. He was like, he got so scared. He was like, "Oh my god, dude, I'm fucked." What? So yeah, there's a 0.0000% chance the Flash erases anything. I agree, but besides his mistakes that he brought forth, we know now. I'm pretty sure that Keaton doesn't get like stranded in our universe anymore. I could be wrong about that, but if he does, he could be Batman Beyond. Like, what the fuck? The potential for this movie. Yeah, what?
Mikey, do a little what's drifting on my show. Mikey dropped on Pandora's Box 2 episodes ago that Keaton may not be done in the DCU now because of the Flash and how it's been received so far.
Yeah,
So,
dude.
Take
Yeah.
that.
Hey, we can see that like with they're able to. I guess the CGI is good enough for people to believe him that flying down into the cave and knocking a bunch of guards out, right? That's believable enough apparently. Or good
But,
enough to see, right? Like so
It
you can do that,
it is a comic book movie.
right?
Hey, a 17-year-old dude can kick ass in the comic.
Absolutely, dude. Y'all seen Logan? Like, come on, bro.
Look at mutant.
Right. And that was JT. Barry was like, "Oh fuck!" I love that though. I love I love all those little moments, and I think that I'll probably end up walking out of this movie thinking, I wish that like they did this here, but ultimately I probably will enjoy it. Like as long as it's able to go back to some sort of normal after. We'll see. I guess we'll
doubt
see.
that.
Right?
It's gonna get even crazier.
Yeah, it might. Well, it's opening up the multiverse, I guess. But like, as long as we push these hashtags and then also these engagement events and show Netflix directly that we want this stuff, like Ezra Miller can play the Flash in whatever universe he wants to. You know what I mean? Like he can get paid to do it here. He can get paid to do it there. It doesn't matter. And we know that firsthand because there was crossovers between the Marvel TV shows and the Marvel movies back in the day, a few years ago. Like you can be in film or on TV. So unless you're Skywalker, you're just in the silver screen. What's good, dude? How you doing, bro? Skywalker showed up, I guess, on TV though too, right? He was in The Mandalorian.
Luke Skywalker?
Yeah, Luke Skywalker.
Oh yeah. I was like, what the hell, man? Yeah.
Unless you're kind of full circle,
Right?
Hey.
Oh yeah. I was definitely in that live stream. Right?
You were.
The first one, because I was sitting right in the front. I was on the live stream like most of the time. I just popped up in one of them shots at the Weta thing the other day. Right? There was little old me in the background. And y'all heard my voice on Sunday.
He been there.
So for sure.
He been there. Well, we were kind of just talking more about the Flash, I guess. And let's round this out in a nice little way here.
I just want to say something though.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I thought it was so cool that Zack said to Skywalker, the guy with the Kryptonian symbol, like not the Superman symbol or the Kryptonian symbol. I thought that was fucking cool, dude. That was cool.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
Zack is so dope, yo. He's really a dope human being.
He's great for Skywalker.
Facts.
Yeah.
Very intentional. He's very intentional, and God bless him for having to like deal with this company just to tell these amazing stories for us. It's crazy. No way in hell Keaton, Affleck, or Cavill are done. It's really simple. These guys are money makers, period. They will be back. That's how I feel, man. That's absolutely how I feel. And Netflix knows firsthand how good at least Cavill and is Affleck on there recently too, I believe. Could be wrong, but they know firsthand that they're gonna be able to be to make money with these characters and gain more subscriptions and gain more. They are doing live streams too. Like how sick would it be next year to have the SnyderCon live stream next year, maybe not next year, years in the future, who knows, but like to have the live stream on Netflix. That would be sweet, dude. They're doing live streams on Netflix now.
That would be fucking cool.
Yeah. Like, why not? Like, oh, let's watch along together. Cool. It's on Netflix. Boom. Put it on Netflix. Whatever the movie is. And then you just do the Q&A right after the movie. Boom. It just pops right up. Like, that can happen. You don't think that people are going to buy a subscription just for that? Like, there's tons of money to be made. And the possibilities are literally endless. So, yes. Even if the people want to say that the Flash is ending something, it's just opening the multiverse and it's opening more possibilities for this to be sold to a third party because it's establishing the fact that there's multiple universes and they can all exist at the same time. So, pretty simply put, there, I feel like Sky, you've been a little absent because you've been out and about. Did you have anything to say about anything more, I guess, to say about the Flash? And did you see any of the recent shots of the movie? Are you excited at all? Like, I'm so excited just to see that battle, the fucking Man of Steel battle, bro. I'm hyped for that, bro. I'm literally hyped for that.
Yes, I'm back home now. You know what I'm saying? So all is well. Yes, this movie's gonna be dope. I think it's gonna be dope. And every time that I see like a general audience member reaction to the trailer, it's always like, yo, especially when they see that Michael Keaton's in the movie. Keaton is gonna be an absolute moneymaker. This is gonna be probably one of those situations where, it was very similar to Avatar 2. Everybody on social media was talking about how that movie was gonna bomb and everything, right? Didn't it make like almost $2 billion, right? Yeah. So, with that being said, I think that the general audience is gonna relish at the opportunity to see Michael Keaton in that bat suit again. The trailers look dope, and I'm not gonna let anybody on anybody's payroll or anything like that try to convince me to not go see this movie, right? I'm gonna do a thorough breakdown, but yeah, even just like with that recent clip that was released where Batfleck goes like, wait, like you can travel through time, right? That happens, and we had always heard that it was gonna have that Snyder Cut connection by Barry and Bruce having a talk about him traveling through time, and then they actually release a clip saying just that, right? And then people are like, it's justice. Yeah, dude. I'm like, what are we talking about here,
dude? Here's right. Can I tell you what my thoughts about that is? You can have a fucking conversation, right? And it leads into that. Did anybody watch Zack Snyder's Justice League and think that Batman had any recollection of what the fuck Barry did? Of course he doesn't know that Barry came the first time. Yeah. You dumb idiot.
Right. Because that's how time travel works. Yeah, if all four of us experience what we're doing right now on this stream, and then freaking Austin suddenly goes back in time and reverses something, the three of us aren't gonna know a damn thing. Austin could have did it right now. We wouldn't even know.
I'd be like, oh, guys, just so you know, like, we all died like fucking 30 seconds ago.
Right?
And you guys would be like, what? You would have
the world blew up.
Like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, oh yeah, it was crazy, dude. I had to put my hand up. I saw the end of the world. It was, dude, you should see my feet, bro. I was like, had galaxies under my feet. I couldn't really look down though. And then all of a sudden, I just saw fucking Victor right there. And I just fucking boom. That's all I could do. And like literally, I want to see what happened to Barry after that. He probably like gave him the illest shock of all time, and then fell to the ground. And everyone
forever
else
changed.
Was still like frozen a little bit, and they're probably like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck just happened? Like, they would have no clue. I bet you that fucking Batman would still be on his way down in his jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, it isn't until after they separate the mother boxes that Batfleck lands down on the platform with them. So all of that shit happens when Batman he's like, oh no. And then the next thing he sees is they're separated. That's it. He has no idea what the fuck just happened, bro. He's a human. So yeah, the fucking conversation is just leading to Barry saying, yes, oh yeah, I went back in time. Like, and then because he's so smart, that's when he's like, yeah, well, if you can do that, cool. But like butterfly effect, everything. He figures it out and is able to have the conversation with like, don't go back in time, because if you do, I might be like, Who like
Right.
don't save my parents because then I'm not me, bro. I love me. Don't fucking do that. Like, so that's what the conversation is about. People who want to have that narrative and instantly saw that and instantly said justice, it's because they're part of the shill like insanity, and they want to hate on this and they want to connect it to that stuff because they want that to exist and they don't want Zack's stuff to really exist.
Yeah. As I said last night, once I saw who was kind of at the forefront of pushing this stuff, I was like, yeah, this is not something that I'm interested in taking part in.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Yeah. Havoc still wants you to get that shirt, bro. What are we talking about?
That was the most professional
we
way of
talking
saying I'm done with this.
Yeah, straight
He's
up,
like,
straight up.
I'm not interested in participating in that activity. And I was like, for real.
Straight up. Straight up. Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Thank you, Mama Bear. She's like, I'm dropping logic and that just confuses betas. Yeah, straight up. And at the end of the day, right? Here's the thing. After all of what I just said, I could be fucking wrong. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. So anyone saying like this is definitive, you haven't seen the fucking movie. What are you talking about?
I think that scene is still in the movie, yo. They just showed it in the clip. Right? Look. See, look. This is how you know something's up, right? Because they had a screening right before
yes
CinemaCon, right? Oh no. I'm about to just break this down, right? In that screening, it was said that all of the references to the Snyderverse, the verbal references were taken out, right? Everybody goes crazy, right? They then release a clip after that, kind of proving, hey, this thing is probably still canon. Then people take that and say, justice? Right? Remember when Black Adam put that trailer out with the 2 seconds of the Justice Steppenwolf or whatever, right? And everybody was like, oh my God. And they took the trailer down and then they put it back where it was gone, right?
Yep.
And everybody was like, see? Right? But even then, that was them showing like, hey, we're listening to you guys, right? So if they release a clip proving that the Snyder Cut is canon immediately after we all were up in arms about it not being canon, and then the people are now starting to claim that proves that it's justice, yo, that just does nothing but keep us fighting online.
Yep.
Keeps us tweeting, keeps us hashtagging, keeps us giving up that engagement and engaging with Warner Brothers, right? It's the same stuff. So how many times are we going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe, yo? Real talk. How many times before, we notice like, hey, it seems like some of these accounts and things like that are just, pushing towards this boycott thing no matter what.
Yeah, straight up.
Right? Even if we're going to they convinced a good amount of people to not go see Black Adam. And then we hear about that coming back to bite us. Right now, we're trying to get this thing sold to Netflix. They are leaving some of the connections in, and you still have people that are on that same narrative saying, don't go see this movie. Did we not learn from last time? Right? How many times are we going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe, people?
That's why I keep saying, man, how many times is history going to repeat itself? How fast? Usually it's like a couple years, not fucking every
This
week.
happened in what, October?
Yeah, bro,
and then it's happening again already.
Oh my God, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Right?
So all those people though too really enjoyed the Batman, by the way. Just so you guys understand what's going on there. Like, yeah. But let's not get too much into your in-depth breakdown of the Flash movie, and thank you though for saying your piece about it now, because I did want to get your opinions just for this stream, so when people will replay it, they're just not like, yo, Snyder didn't talk about the Flash, what the fuck. I appreciate you saying that, and also giving a preemptive about the boycott.
You mean Sky? He called you Snyder.
Snyder? Snyder Walker, bro. That's what...
Basically, right?
My bad, bro. That's hilarious. That's how you know I need more coffee. But thank you for saying that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing your stream about the Flash. I'll be in there fucking giving my comments too in the chat and keeping the conversation going. What's not to like about the Flash in its movie? Like, you get 2 Batmen, you get fucking time travel, you get fucking crazy wonky stories. We might get 3 Batmen. It's gonna be crazy. So as a Flash fan, I wasn't liking that it didn't connect so much to like Zack Snyder's Justice League, but at the end of the day, it's been fucking years since Zack Snyder's Justice League. If they're trying to, like, maybe it's been years in the story as well there. We don't know. We really don't know. Affleck looks a lot older in that movie. Looks like I got more gray hair in that wig. So like, it could be years down the line. I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it. But before that, what I'm most excited for is the fucking engagement event next weekend, bro. I wish it was tomorrow, bro. I wish it was tomorrow.
Right? Nah,
Gotta build that up. Build it up,
yeah.
dude. It's gonna be fun, dude. Even, you know what's funny, Skywalker? My wife was walking by last night while I was watching your stream, and you were talking about it, and she goes, "Are you gonna do that?" And I go, "Hell yeah!" She goes, "What type of cereal you want?" And I said, "Fruity Pebbles." It's gonna be like a Saturday morning, kid.
Fruity Pebbles, bro.
Fruity Pebbles.
Captain
Maybe
Crunch,
even
bro.
Fruit Loops too. I don't know. I might have them both, man. I love those cereals.
Right? Hey, Fruit Loops is fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going with my tried and true classic Cinnamon Toast Crunch, bro. I can't wait. I can't even drink milk like that because my stomach be tripping, but I don't care. I don't care. Like, I do not care. I will wreck my stomach just to do this.
Just get you some almond milk, man. It works
milk.
just yeah, dude. It works.
I don't like almond milk, bro.
Really?
I can't.
I made the switch because milk fucks me up too. So
yeah. Nah, man. I actually agree. Wait, what was his name, man? The guy, the comedian, the one that's always mad. He was anger in that movie about the emotions.
I would say
I didn't watch that. That sounds sick though.
Oh my god.
Oh, I know the movie you're talking about, but I don't know the guy.
He's always mad, yeah.
Yeah, he's always ranting, and he was like, it's not almond milk. He was like, it's almond juice, but you can't say that without throwing up in your mouth a little bit. I was like, he's like, because there's no almond cow, you know what I'm saying? He's like, bro, it's almond juice, bro. He's like, but you can't say it without throwing up in your mouth a little bit. That was hilarious.
Yeah, it is Lewis Black. Yeah.
Lewis Black, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, dude. Yo, you eat it dry back then? What the fuck, bro? I mean, I guess. Have y'all ever substituted the milk for anything else in your days? Maybe in your college days when you didn't want to go to the store, didn't have no money. Like, have y'all ever put anything else? Have you been a scumbag like me and fucking put like beer in there? No one's fucking had cereal with beer before.
You could do the Friday advice. Craig's mom said, "Use some water
on that damn shit." Word.
Yeah,
well, you better put some water on that damn shit. And then he talked to the mom.
We ain't got no milk.
Use some water.
He said, "We ain't got no milk." You know what I'm saying?
We ain't got no milk.
Man, I had a friend when I was a kid, and they weren't they were kind of poor, right? Whatever. So I went and had I stayed over and we had breakfast, and when they were done with the milk, done with their bowl, they put the milk back in.
Oh.
And I was like, what's up with that? They're like, oh, did you want some more? And I'm like, nah.
Did you want some more?
I was like, what is going on? I get it.
You know how much saliva's in that milk, bro?
Bro, I could just see him doing like this. They're like, oh, did you want some?
Wait, what did I miss? What?
He said the motherfucker put the milk back in the jug, bro, after the cereal.
What? Oh
Right?
nah, bro.
Dude, I saw it and I was like,
Look,
I had mine, and then I was thinking, oh my god, am I eating?
look. I just saw Mama Bear saying she might have to cancel. Look, you can have it. You can pull up. Yo, this is gonna be
please.
a whole bunch of fun. Pull up. Like, no, I'm gonna be having hella guests. You know what I'm saying? Like, hella guests. But I only ask that you, huh?
We can stream to all of our channels too if we wanted to, because StreamYard has that ability now.
Oh, that thing. That's right. We could just
There you go. Right.
multi-stream. I
Yeah,
done it with
dog.
other guys.
Pull up. What were you gonna say though? I didn't mean to.
Multi-pass.
Multi-pass. But yeah, no, but yeah, actually, yeah. Y'all more than welcome to pull up, yo. This gonna be super dope. I already eat cereal with bourbon. Yo, y'all tripping, bro. Like, I've never put anything else on cereal but milk.
Yo, it's a Northeast thing, I guess, bro. Bro. We grew up in tough times.
I don't even put a bunch of milk on my cereal. I just put enough to where, you know what I mean?
It depends on what
hit all the cereal.
Right?
Nah, if it's Fruity Pebbles, you can't be drowning it, man. I like that crunch, you dig?
But if it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, bro, the milk is
drown it.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
You gotta drown it.
You get that tasty drink.
You gotta drown it. You're right. That's right.
Used to have the bowl with the straw on the side of it. You fucking.
I did have one of those.
My
At a certain
cousins had
point,
that shit. My cousins had that shit.
Nah, I never did.
Oh, y'all about to. I did that. I remember seeing this like, yo, this is pretty cool. And then like at the end, you see like my cousins just like, I'm like, oh, you gotta be fat as fuck. That's what is gonna happen here. Like, you guys just gonna be fucking like, what? You just drinking all that? Like, they're literally eating it and then drinking it and eating it and then getting a second bowl. It's like, bro, we eat cereal way too much if we got a straw in our bowl, bro. But I did end up getting one of those, and then I was like, all right, man, I stopped eating cereal for a while because same thing with me. Having it every day fucked up my stomach, bro. It fucked up my stomach so bad.
Yeah, but the Cocoa Pebbles, the milk is good afterwards because it's like chocolate milk.
Right? Yeah.
It does. Yeah, you're right. I did switch over to almond milk, but now my lady's got me back on the whole milk. So that's a little bit. It's weird. It's better. I don't know why.
From what I've heard, almond milk or almonds in general generate what do you call it? Kidney stones in men.
Yes.
Oh no! So I was like, nope.
I never had them.
As they said in product.
But I did get used to almond milk for a while.
Apple Jack's milk. Oh my god!
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Hey,
that's my favorite.
Yeah.
That's my favorite cereal is Apple Jacks. That's what I'll be pulling up with, either Apple Jacks or Lucky Charms, whatever I got.
Nah, this is gonna be super fun, and I can't wait till we get this. I mean, to do this first one, and hopefully all y'all pull up with y'all milk and cereal, and we're gonna watch some cartoons. You know what I'm saying?
Cartoons and cereal, dog. I cannot wait for this, bro. I am so hyped. My lady's gonna be watching with us too. So that's gonna be fun, man. My lady will be on the stream watching some JLA. I don't think she ever seen it. She might see it like, every once in a while, but or like an episode every once in a while. She doesn't know the actual stories of the show. So it's gonna be fun, man. I'm so excited for next Saturday. But tonight we got the Witching Hour, Necron. So you got a special guest, right? Is that am I correct about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do an early Witching Hour tonight, 5:30 Central, so that would be 6:30 Eastern. I don't even know what that is on the West Coast, but anyway, yeah, I got
3.
His nickname is J Dog. Justin Horville. He's one of the owners of Hell Headbangers Records, one of the biggest underground metal labels in the world. And underground, don't be trying to. It's not a big corporate label or anything, but yeah, he has his own channel too, and he's fun to watch. He's like this crazy character. He's like a bodybuilder too, on top of being a metalhead.
That's sick.
Yeah, dude. But he's funny as hell. He's charismatic. It's gonna be a good conversation. I can't wait to talk to him about imposers and things like that, because he just goes overboard like Oh, posers, man, they're always coming up with me with their Slipknot shirts and this and that. And you know, you got to be there, man.
Oh yeah,
It'll be a fun one.
Okay, thanks for promoing that, dude, and that's why I asked, because I'm excited to. I'll have to catch the replay crew because I'll be at the beach at that point. But
yeah, you know, that's the thing. You know, these things can be watched on replay.
Yes,
you know?
And they're great, dude. They're great. Literally, I tell people this all the time, dude. Catch the witching hour if you haven't. It's fun. Even if you don't like necessarily listen to the music, to listen to these guys' conversation and talk about like, oh yeah, I remember when we heard this at that point, and they had like all of these stories about actually being out at shows and being a part of the scene and being a part of the culture and being a vital part of it at that. So I just love hearing people talk about what they're passionate about. I can listen to anything, right? I can listen to Sil talk about anything. I can listen to you guys talk about anything. Every single one of y'all. So seeing that passionate side of what like literally you do is like metal, obviously besides your job, but like that's what you started your YouTube channel is doing metal stuff. So to see that whole world and to see like the southern side of the United States through the underground of the metal, it's so cool to me, man, because you don't get that anywhere else. You really don't. It's really like a niche type of thing, and you get it on your channel. So that's why I go every week, and I encourage you, if you want to hear Necron talk, that's where you're gonna definitely hear him talk, is on that channel, bro. Go see it.
Interesting people are interesting, right? I mean,
ooh,
that's a universal fact.
That's cold.
That's kind of why like Cell blew up the way it did, because it had interesting people behind it.
Facts.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Interesante.
What do you mean by that?
In a very heterosexual way. Okay. I'm just gonna point that out.
Necron said, "Pause."
Did a little rewind, did a little flashback. Okay.
Next time, Necron, just say pause, and it means the same thing, literally.
That's how you get it. Yeah.
It's like pause.
Usually when you should say it, other people are saying it for you, and you're like, "Oh, right. Yeah, my bad." Like I didn't realize what I was saying. But yo, Sky, are you gonna do the flash stream later, man?
Yeah, I might do that today. I got some business that I'm about to get to in a little bit, but then right after that, I think I might be free for a few hours before I go out on the town later tonight, because I'm be hitting the arcade later. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to have some.
That's fun.
Have some good old fashioned fun. Go hit an arcade later. Go get some drinks. You know what I'm saying? Go live life a little bit. So no stream tonight, but I may be streaming
this afternoon.
In a few hours. Yes.
Nice. Yeah, I've been looking forward to seeing that thumbnail up on the YouTubes, bro. That was one of my favorite ones I made, was that thumbnail for that for that flash stream, bro. I love that shit. But yes,
it's a fucking good thumbnail, man.
Thanks, bro. Thank you. And I'm always trying to formulate in my mind, like right before bedtime, and this is a cool insider story on me. I'm always trying to like, all right, what am I gonna do tomorrow? What do I have to do? What's like the back project that I have to remember to think of ideas for? And the project I'm always thinking about ideas for is the project that me and Leon are gonna do. And as I'm putting together this new Speed Force, I'm so excited to get that started. And bro, we should do that this summer. I don't know how you feel that. I know I'm like putting you on the spot a little bit, but I am so excited to do our Cowboy Bebop fucking series together, bro.
Yeah.
So besides that, what else you got coming up? What else you doing? And what are you doing tonight, bro? What's your plans for the evening?
Today, like right now, I've just been taking care of business while we're on the stream. I'm like hyper focused on this project in my personal life that I'm trying to take care of. It's exciting, so I've been like hyper focused on that. And this is why like this whole, the those that shall not be named or mentioned or uttered, right? It's just so inconsequential, man. Like,
Right.
I got so much shit going on in my life that is just blowing me away. I could care less, you know. And that's why having fun with Cell is dope.
Yep.
And you know, staying focused on that is really dope, man. It's something that like it's easy to stick with, it's easy to follow, it's easy to be a part of. And, you know, we're not asking you to like sacrifice your firstborn or like you know, bend the knee and you can meet some. Nah, man, just if you want to rock with it, rock with it. If you don't, you don't. Like, we're just trying to get movies back to Zack Snyder. And especially after meeting the man, cool dude, his wife is amazing, and his team is right behind him. And it makes me think about like the teams in my real life and the teams that I have with you guys, the Syndicate Network. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I walked out of full circle thinking about like how can we build this network even more? Because Zack has a close knit group of people who ride with him, who are willing to talk that shit. And that's the funny part. Like, people get upset with us because we talk our shit and we slay the little lab rats, you know. I wouldn't even call them dragons. And it's like, they do the same thing, man. You think these people run around copping pleas for Jeff Johns? Nah, man, like they're ready to talk their shit and defend Zack Snyder. That's what a real team does. You know, they don't care. And these people are sitting on millions. Like, I'm trying to get where they're at in life. And I see it on the horizon, you know? So it's not like, if they can do it by doing what they do, which is not compromise, not bend the knee, you know, not be afraid. They go full steam ahead. They ride behind two incredible leaders in Zachary Edward Snyder and Deborah Snyder, right? They trust these people, man. Ben Affleck is Hollywood, and sometimes Hollywood as that man is. He's been inundated. He's bent the knee. He still rides with Zack.
Yep.
Because he understands what it's like to have to do that sort of bull crap. You know, you see him in his life now, and he seems like somebody who's like, I'm not compromising anymore. I'm too old for this shit. I play Batman. Y'all better miss me with this. I'm going to show up to full circle.
They made artist equity. Him and Matt Damon made artist equity for that.
Because he's seen it.
Right.
He's been there, and he's had to compromise here and there. He's had to crawl, he's had to walk, he's had to run, and he's trying to soar. He's like, bump this. I'm about to make a company where you have to compromise to me. Mm-hmm. It's my time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure Ben Affleck is working with Zack Snyder with that artist equity. Like, I wouldn't be surprised in the near future if they got a film of some sort. You know what I'm saying? If not the Snyderverse, something, right? And I know it's like a kind of a tangent I'm going on, but like it all leads back to like what I want to do with us, you know, as a unit, man. Like the Cool Table, Still Nation, Mikey verse, the Syndicate Network, man. Like, this isn't a game. I told Sky and Sil, I looked them in the eyes and I said, the Syndicate Network is real. We're looking at each other right now. We're not a bunch of little betas who sit in screens with multiple accounts who talk shit online. No, we're grown ass men who make moves, and we can keep doing this shit. Like, let's expand. You know, let's figure this thing out. You know, so that's what I'm doing in the future. I don't know about a YouTube stream or what have you. That's in the future, whatever. But as far as entrepreneurship and building this network, let's get it.
Yeah,
let's get it, man. By any means necessary, without bending the knee.
Never compromise, bro. Why would you not take that tidbit from Zack Snyder? If Zack Snyder were able to tell his younger self something, it would be to never compromise. So then why don't you just take that like he's telling that to you and just take that as a fact? Okay, word. I would never if that's something that he would tell himself, you should take that to heart too. Never compromise. And yeah, I agree with that, man. You just fired me the fuck up with that, bro.
That was actually a killer
Look.
speed.
Real quick, I've seen a couple of y'all asking about, are we going to watch season 1? Of course we're watching season 1. Like, we got to start with the first season. You know what I'm saying? So, no, that actually wasn't the first comment that was asking. So, we are starting with season 1 for sure.
Season 1, episode 1. That's where we're starting at. And it's going to be 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific, next Saturday. So I almost said bring your popcorn. No, bring your cereal. Bring your cereal. Cartoons and cereal.
I'm getting up at 6 a.m., bro. So I'm going to be streaming at 6 a.m. Pacific. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be up watching cartoons and eating cereal 100%. So can't wait to see y'all there.
Yeah, dude. I'm so hyped. So we have all done a little promo. This is the last stream for me this week. I'll be back on Wednesday. If anything pops off over the weekend, maybe I'll be on, but most likely I'll be back on Wednesday night with the boys. Again, thank you guys for all coming in here on a Friday. It's duly appreciated. It doesn't need to happen, so don't feel like you need to come. But man, when the boys come through, I love it, man. I love it because we get to get quick opinions, quick little, oh, yo, what's good? Like, it's like a dap up almost. Like, oh, all right, I got to go. I got to go back to work. All right, bro. Like, have a good rest of your day. Like, it's cool, man. It's like a little just a hangout and like oh, how you doing? How's your Friday going? You having a good day? All right. I hope you're able to take care of your shit. So that goes for all you boys. Necron, I hope the rest of your work day goes by fast. Leon, I hope you get taking care of all your shit in a timely manner and you don't have any bullshit hiccups. And Sky, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and you fucking go win a huge ass prize at the arcade later, bro. I hope you enjoy the fuck out of that, homie. And myself, I'm gonna go hug the shit out of my lady. We're gonna go to the beach. We're gonna go have some brewskis and enjoy our afternoon. So I hope all of you out there in the chat, Bishop, Havoc, Mama Bear, Batdan, Integrity, Leaky, DC Talk. Am I missing it? JT Savoy. I know Mr. J's here. The Creed's here. Everybody who's watching right now, I'm sorry if I didn't see you or scroll by too fast. Batdan's thoughts. We appreciate you to no end. There's nothing that's going to beat genuine support in this lifetime. There's nothing that's going to beat this community. It's the greatest in all the realms. I've said that for years now, and I'll always continue to say it because it is. We come together when it's a time to come together, and we're going to be coming together for cartoons and cereal like it's 99. Bro, I can't wait. So shout out to y'all for coming through. It's been another Feel Good Friday, and I hope you guys feel good for the rest of your Friday. We're going to slide on out of here and enjoy the rest of this day. So everyone, peace, and just take it easy. You know what I'm saying? Till next time.
Bang.